you will be served. Right Honorable, therefore, under Rule 73 of our rules, this matter is sub judice, and I want to refer the members to Rule 73, subject to sub-rule 5 of this rule. A member shall not refer to any matter, any particular matter which is sub judice. Right Honorable, that's a procedural matter I wanted, and the information I wanted to give the House.
Thank you.
But before I sit, Right Honorable, I want to refer members to Rule 85. And that's the general behavior. Right Honorable, the behavior of a member shall be guided by the Code of Conduct of Members prescribed in Appendix F, Rule 85. And in that Rule 85, Right Honorable, under paragraph 5 of the Appendix F, it talks about public trust. Members shall at all times conduct themselves in a manner which will maintain and strengthen the public's trust and confidence in the integrity of Parliament, and never undertake any action which may bring the House or its members generally into disrepute. As I conclude, Right Honorable, in the future I intend to move a motion against Honorable Magogo Moses and the Speaker of this House, Anita Mong, for procuring a fraudulent marriage, which is turning into a personal fight in this House.
Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. After Honorable Asma.
Right Honorable.
Hanging herself. She's hanging herself.
With
now.
that,
She's going to hang herself.
the Attorney General, who under our laws is allowed to be served. Before I proceed, actually, I beg to lay on table a copy of the petition. Right Honorable, the rule is very clear, and I want to read it again. Rule 73 of our rules, Right Honorable. Sub judice rule. Subject to sub-rule 5 of this rule, a member shall not refer to any particular matter which is sub judice. It is. Once matters are in court, they are sub judice. And Right Honorable, I want to clearly put it, referring means
No,
even
colleagues,
not to
you see,
mention.
Colleagues, first listen to me. We have an aggrieved colleague.
Yes.
I'm giving her a chance.
And
Let's
that's
give her a
what-
chance.
Right Honorable.
Let's-
And that's why our Parliament has been violating our own rules. I'm reading the rules that govern us. Right Honorable, is this Parliament above the law?
Okay. Thank you.
Order.
Thank you. Now, colleagues, a member has raised on procedure. You don't want me to rule on her point of procedure. Honorable Namuganza, if you read number 1, the same rule 73 you're reading, sub-rule 5, says the Speaker shall make a ruling as to whether the matter is sub judice or not before debate or investigation can continue. I have made the ruling.
Yes.
Number two, Rule 87 of our rules of procedure says my ruling is final. If you are dissatisfied with it,
Go to court.
you challenge it with a motion. Number 3, this Parliament is not above the law. And that's why you took us to court and you lost. You took this Parliament to court to stop the investigation of the committee, and court ruled in favor of Parliament. So, and Parliament complied with court, went ahead. So, me, colleagues, I would propose we look at the merits and demerits of the debate.
Yes.
But Honorable Katun to chairperson rules.
Yes.
You wanted to give guidance?
Right Honorable Speaker, I would request that you allow me share this message with our, not on our WhatsApp group.
No, please read it for the record.
The Honorable Ntabazi posted something on the cabinet platform group. Honorable Namuganza responded as follows. My post, the Honorable Namuganza posted my message, the Honorable Ntabazi. The message reads as follows. From Honorable Namuganza. This is from you. You also know it.
Honorable Kawanda, please.
He said, is a lousy fellow who doesn't deserve any attention. Me. We have been with him in the NRM Youth League and has always been controversial. Me, a member of parliament, maybe the only thing he can do is to deliver birthday gifts. That is me. The 11th
that is writing about you.
Sorry?
That is writing about you.
Yes. The 11th parliament. The 11th parliament is known for being used by the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament through bribes and giving them trips. And the further information that I wanted to give you, Right Honorable Speaker, the same minister was heard was heard this morning telling a colleague here that, wait, the same minister, the Honorable Namuganza, was heard this morning telling a colleague that don't worry, I am going to handle that parliament. I have already given money to each of them and they are going to be by my side. She was heard this morning and she was here distributing money, and Honorable Waliomu Moses is one of them who were distributing money on her behalf. I beg to support.
Order.
Honorable Waliomu, order. Honorable Waliomu.
Thank you. Thank you, right. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I value this institution. I value this institution. And really, I value everybody who is called Honorable Member of Parliament. Because this is not my first time in this house. This is my second term. So this is not a playground. This is not a national theater. Whereby the honorable member stands and starts deceiving the whole nation when the whole world is watching us. Is the honorable member in order to lie to this honorable house that I was given the money, delivered by who? By you, honorable member? Right Honorable Speaker, I have taken long. It's coming to a year without even talking to Honorable Namuganza. That is me. I am a person who doesn't fight people's wars. I'm a person. Right Honorable Speaker, if you want to get a person who is not corrupting in this house, I'm one of them. I'm one of them. I will not be corrupted. I made my mind. If I decide that I'm on this side, I go by that, but not by the value of money.
Thank you. Honorable Pasis Namuganza raised the point of procedure. Honorable Pasis Namuganza raised the procedure matter. that the proceedings we are in now are sub judice. Luckily enough, Honorable Namuganza, my sister and friend, I have been in office since morning. I haven't received any single government official coming to me talk about this issue. Today, we talked about it yesterday, but today not. Number two, I announced yesterday, and my office has been open, members coming to book matters of national importance to consult. Nothing has been brought to my attention that you went to court. Number two, you have made it very clear that you have not served Parliament. You served the Attorney General. Parliament is different from the Attorney General. So Rule 8 of our Rules of Procedure prohibits me as a presiding officer and this House to act in anticipation. So for us to sit here and anticipate that there is a court order or someone has gone to court would be against our own rules of procedure. Lucky enough, you've said it's not a court order, you said you have served. So if you have served the Attorney General, kindly you have not served Parliament. The moment you serve Parliament, it will be brought to our attention and we shall know what to do next. Number two, Honorable colleague, it's unfair for you to refer to a code of conduct and you behave contrary to that code of conduct. It's unfair. It's unfair. Honorable, that was unfair. And really you had moved well, but I don't know what came along the way.
Upon honorable colleagues, let us move and we act. And I call upon the appointing authority to give us another minister. I pray to move.
So, but honorable colleagues, as you debate, let me clarify for you. You're not debating a censure motion or what, no. Censure is provided for the process both in the Constitution and in our rules.
To know that the front bench is a temporary junction. And if God has granted you opportunity, don't use it to demean the original point of origin, which is Parliament.
On the same matter, before the honorable colleagues, members of Parliament. Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Passis Namuganza, she's a minister, she's a member of Parliament, and she's also a human being who can wrong here and there. But what is important in this is to apologize to this honorable House. Because an apology, if made on this floor of Parliament, before us as members of Parliament, the apology which can be formal. Right Honorable Speaker, I saw my sister, Passis Namuganza, Honorable, serving the Attorney General on matters of which
there are leaders in this country who have showed a lot of humbleness, a lot of humility. An example of the Right Honorable Prime Minister here, the Right Honorable Nabanja, a leader at that level. But Right Honorable Speaker, you find her moving on a border, doing a lot of work with a lot of humility. Right Honorable Speaker, no one is above the law. No one is above others. You don't lose anything, Right Honorable Speaker, to act with dignity, to respect your fellow members, Right Honorable Speaker, to respect the sanctity of Parliament. Right Honorable Speaker, we have to stand strong as Parliament, and I implore our members, when it comes to the dignity, when it comes to the name of this Parliament, we must defend it to the bone marrow, honorable members. I will stand with the Parliament. I want to thank the Honorable Abudu Katuntu and the Honorable Nen for the elaborate report and the very good recommendations that you make. I want us, Right Honorable Speaker, to debate this and know that we are debating to instill discipline and to understand that the decisions you are going to take will...
It states that Honorable Namuganza exhibited respectful behavior. On several occasions, she did not appear in person as required. On Wednesday, 14 September, when she appeared before the committee in person, she was there 1.5 hours later and did not apologize for her late coming, which means the question of apologizing, which my brother has talked about, is not in the vocabulary of Honorable Namuganza at all. Mr. Speaker, as I submit more, the report from the committee says Honorable Namuganza walked out of the meeting in protest, stating that the proceedings of the committee were not legal. I pray that as we proceed, Honorable Namuganza should not walk out. Mr. Speaker, direct Sergeant of Arms to be standby, so that Honorable Namuganza sits here, we submit this matter and finish it for once for all, so that she goes in the books of history of this regime NRM as a minister who has been a role model in bad character, misbehavior, and walking out on behalf of others. But Mr. Speaker, while I give a lot of respect to Honorable Katuntu and the committee, they conclude very well. Listen, my colleagues, the conclusion. The committee concludes.
What we can see here, the Honorable Minister is too pompous, contemptuous. We are looking at a lot of political chest thumping.
Investigation was not about the role of the Honorable Pastor Namuganza in Naguru land issue. No. This investigation is about the conduct after the report had been passed by this House, the reaction and the statements made. So I don't want the two to be mixed, to say because she went to, the committee found her to have involved herself in Naguru land, and therefore they are putting her to disciplinary. No, no, no. They are not at all related. Issues of Naguru land, the action taken report was presented and we've handled it. So this is about the conduct after. So I wanted that to go on record. Honorable Amos, you were next. Honorable.
Right, Honorable. I am shocked to see that members of Parliament can come here and make allegations, even without tabling evidence, even to against colleague members. How I have given money, how I have said I've given money, how they have picked it from cabinet platform, even when they are not members of that cabinet platform. It lowers the dignity of this House. Yes, Right Honorable, my right to be heard is inalienable. I have the right to be heard. I'm one individual against all of you. I have the right to be heard. Right Honorable, as I informed this House, I went to court. I'm still in court. So,
Right Honorable Speaker.
Colleagues, I have allowed the Prime Minister to speak. I have allowed the Prime Minister to speak, so let her speak.
Right Honorable Speaker. I want to thank you, Right Honorable Speaker and honorable colleagues. Right Honorable Speaker and colleagues, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity. On behalf of government, and on my own behalf, I want to appeal to members that when you are in such a situation, sometimes you may fail to express your inner self. And I want you to feel for her. I'm doing this in good faith. Today, honorable members, we are all members of the same family. We are all members of the same family, and I want to beg you on her behalf to forgive her.
So, Right Honorable Prime Minister, can you invite a member who is answering her own issues to come and extend the apology?
Right Honorable Speaker, recently,
colleagues, let's please, this is our senior leader. This is our senior leader. Let's listen to her.
I have never been in an LOC court in my life. I have never been in any courts of law in my life. I have always...
Please listen to the Prime Minister, please.
I have always tried to solve issues that come across my way. And like that, we have been able to deliver to our people. So I wanted to request my sister.
Yeah. Honorable Panado, no, wait. Honorable Panado, please. No.
Thank you, Right Honorable Prime Minister, for giving way. Right Honorable Speaker, the information I wanted to give my mother, the Prime Minister, personally, I'm a Musoga. Yes. I come from Busoga, and I think I'm serving my third term. Really, humility does not cost you anything. If the father of the treating general can apologize to the people of Kenya that I'm sorry for the treating general for what he has done, what about you? Why don't you apologize and we go?
Right Honorable Prime Minister, resume.
Honorable members, like many members have said, let me give you an example. Do you remember recently when I went to court in order to help an old woman who was in prison? Today, I have been in the chambers of Chief Justice, and we have made the defenses and life is continuing. So for me, you know, in Uganda, I cannot speak Uganda here. Okay, let me, on behalf of government, request my sister. It costs nothing. It costs nothing. We don't need to drag this house in this. Can you please stand up and apologize?
That's coercion.
Order. Namuganza. No, wait. The Prime Minister has made a request to the member of her front bench.
But that's coercion.
Please don't access the microphone without my permission, Honorable. Please. You want to go through the same? So, the Honorable Prime Minister has requested her minister to come and offer an apology. I don't know if she wants to say anything.
Right, Honorable.
Honorable Namuganza, I allowed you.
Procedure.
It's me allowing people to speak, Honorable Namuganza. Honorable Namuganza, you want to say anything?
Right Honorable and honorable members, if I hurt you in any way, I regret.
Procedure.
Right Honorable Speaker.
Procedure Honorable Medad Segona.
Right Honorable Speaker.
There's a procedure matter.
I rose up on a point of procedure. First, if there is anything that must be preserved...
Colleagues, Honorable Wadiomu, please take your seat. Colleagues, please, Honorable, take your seat.
Mr. Speaker, if anything must be preserved and protected by this Parliament, it is conscience. The Honorable Minister has demonstrated that by her conscience, she does not want to apologize. Number two, discipline is a personal matter. It has nothing to do with government. It has nothing to do with leadership. I have been here observing and watching. The Right Honorable Prime Minister attempted to persuade her minister, and she refused. What we are witnessing is a cagey statement, cosmetic apology of saying, and which she does not even believe in. She says, if I hurt, mark the word, if, she does not even believe she hurt us. She does not even believe she offended the rules of this house. She does not believe that she has brought us under and into disrepute. Is it procedurally right for the Prime Minister? And then she makes a cosmetic apology.
Colleagues, for the procedure, then I'll guide that one.
Right Honourable Speaker, I want to thank you. Right Honourable Speaker, when a report indicts you and you are drawn into apology, the apology is not done in a haphazard manner or in a casual manner. The apology is in itself a process. You have to come over, appear in the dock, admit that you wronged us or the institution of Parliament or whoever it is, and then offer an unconditional, unqualified apology. It is not a statement done casually. So, Right Honourable Speaker, my submission is that an apology is not a one-line statement. No. The due process in our rules must be followed if a member is willing and ready to apologize upon being indicted by a committee report. In the absence of that, Right Honourable Speaker, I want to move a motion under Rule 59 that the committee report be adopted mutatis mutandis. I submit. That's mutatis mutandis. As amended is mutatis mutandis. That's what I said.
Please allow her to go home. Don't make it. I request.
Honorable bagambye nti gw'ogaba ssente nti gw'ogabira abantu ssente.
Nze nga wali omu, that is wiki Ruganda first? Yeah, Ruganda. Nganze wali omu, ekikulu kiri kimu nti mpa respect this institution ya parliament. Mpa respect abalonzi. Wempa respect abalonzi n'institution ya parliament, nzo omuntu omu yotagenda kusanga mu parliament nti nkola ebintu byange olw'essente. mbikola olw'okuba ekyo kye nsuubira nti kye kigenda okuyamba abantu bange, kye kigenda okuyamba Bannayuganda, so sikikola nti olw'okuba nfunye ssente. 2, mbasaagala nnyo bantu kututeeka mu ntalo ezaawe ng'abantu naye nga badraginga institution into their individual fightings. Kyova olaba nti nyimirira ne ngamba sina ssente, parliament eno nga womugiraba erimu kamera erimu ki, wembanga waliwo wonna wenafulumizaako ssente ne bajjayo kolo lwendisigninga mu parliament. Njagala okubeera omubaka asooka nti singa bankwata nga ina omubaka yena gwe mpadde ssente nze kibeere ku record nti mpaayo nenva mu kifo kyange olw'okuba nze omuntu omu ayagala okulwanisa corruption, nze omuntu omu amanyi corruption engeri yeetadde eggwanga lino nti abantu bakola ebintu olw'okuba they are corrupt. So I don't entertain corruption. I don't entertain corruption. And this was an allegation by Honorable Kabanda, but as you know, when we are in the chambers, he has that right. He has that right not to say or to say anything. But the truth is, we are members of parliament. We don't want just people to arrange and blackmail others.
Okay, thank you.
No, I will not say that maybe I have any fighting with Honorable Kabanda. We are friends, but maybe he was trying to capture the ears and the eyes of the speaker. I have no any problem with Honorable Kabanda. And I will not say that maybe Honorable Kabanda said this because he has a problem with me. We have no problem.